What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Solana Dali. We talk everything crypto. We talk about meme coins. We talk about everything. Today we're talking about Neo Bullx. Yes, Neo Bullx. You're probably thinking, whoa, what's this? There's not only a normal Bullx, there's a Neo Bullx now. Yeah, essentially, in the space about a week and a half, they're going to be bringing out a new product. Yes, it's called Neo Bullx. Yes, it's way more advanced. But I'm here to show you a beginner version of how you can prepare yourself for this, whole Bullx bonanza. Of course, I'm just kidding around with the bonanza part, but you know what I mean. I'm getting you prepared exactly how to use this bot, how to have advantages of using it, and how to actually use this properly. Now, the first thing I will say is you need an early access code. My early access code for Bullx will be in the description. Check below. As always, guys, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does help me out. Without further ado, let's just get started. When you load into Bullx Neo, you will not be granted with this screen, right? You'll click on Neo Bullx. It will grant you with a screen like this, right? It'll basically essentially ask you to sign up. What this is doing is you're basically enabling 2FA, two-factor authentication. Essentially, it's just a way safer option. You're going to have a passcode, which, you will have to have a proper passcode, write it down somewhere, save it, make sure you save it so you do not forget about it, right? It's actually important. Of course, it just makes things so much safer, and it makes it way harder for someone to, even if they log into your Telegram and try hack your Telegram or whatever, you're still not going to be able to get into your Bullx without them knowing the passcode. So please do not give the passcode to anyone as well. I don't think you will let that happen, but I'm just saying in case anyone isn't smart enough, be smart enough. Right, then you're granted onto a screen like this. Essentially, you can go to Wallet Manager. This is where you can import a new wallet. Now, this is where things get really nice, right? So if you have the private key for any wallet, say whether it's Phantom right here that I'm loading up, right? I log into my Phantom here. So I've had this wallet for 2 months and I want to keep trading on this wallet, right? Say it's this Bullx one. I can just take the private key from the settings or whatever. I'm not going to walk through that part. You can do that yourself. I don't want to show my private key as well. That's important. All you have to do is put in your private key there, press import wallet, and boom, straight away you will be given access to Bullx. And you will have your wallet on the Bullx. It's amazing. It's a really good feature. I'm really happy they added it. And I'm glad they listened. Now, obviously, for withdrawal wallets, you're going to have to add a withdrawal wallet. Now, this only is the case if you do not have Phantom on your phone or on your computer and you don't have the Phantom linked with your Bullx. So what do I mean by that? If you imported it, that means you have it on your Phantom. You do not need to have a withdrawal wallet. If you can just use this wallet that I'm highlighting right here, right, that's already in here, you can just send, swap, do whatever you want, send it to your Binance, all that stuff. You don't need to press withdraw. You don't need to use that Bullx feature whatsoever. That's just in case anyone wants to do the extra mile, and it's perfectly fine for some people. If you want to do that, you want to do that. Go ahead. No one's stopping you. It's just cool that they even have that as well. For the sake of this video, I have TRX, aka Tron, disabled. I am not trading Tron tokens. They're pretty dead. I don't expect them to ever recover, really. There's one or two like Sundog or whatever that could do something, but other than that, pretty dead chain to me. In terms of actual crypto, no, it's not bad. But for meme coins, we all know Solana is the king and Ethereum is the kind of queen. Let's not call it that because it's a bit weird, but whatever. When you click on Bullx, right, you're granted with the Neo Vision. Everyone knows this is Pump Vision from the previous Bullx, and if you don't, this is essentially Pump Fun into a way more compact and detailed version where it's going to show you, for example, right here you have the market cap, you have the amount of volume that's been going on in the in the amount of time. It says here 5 minutes, that's when the token was released, so that's the token time. Then you have here is top 10 holdings, you have how much the dev holds, you have percentages held by insiders and snipers. Now, one thing I will say when you're trading these tokens, and specifically, I'm doing this for beginners or whatever, right? And we're not doing a kind of a money method. We're just teaching you how to use the actual Bullx. One thing I will say is on filters or stuff like that. On filters or stuff like that, right? I usually have insider wallets supplied to 20%. If you want to get maybe have like a possibility of not getting scammed at all to, well, less, not at all, right? I'm just going to say less. then turn your insider wallet supply to even 3%, 4%, something very, very low, right? It's the easiest thing ever. Also have the dev holding to 0. That could be one thing. Sniper wallets 0. Bot users maybe 2 or 3, or don't have any bots. If you don't like bots, you want something really organic and community orientated. Sorry, whatever you want, you do it that way. I'm not telling you what to do this video. I will have a completely different video on what methods we have for filters, how to find these meme coins. This is strictly just how to use this insane app that they've built for us. Now, the new creations I tend to stay away from. You can get rugged really easy. The about to graduate section is the money making mine, is what I call it, and the graduated section is my slow cooks. What do I mean by that? Graduated tokens essentially mean any token that has graduated. So it was a pump fund token. It flew straight to bonding, which means it got to a certain market cap. I think at the moment it's $100,000 exactly, 98.6k, whatever, right? It gets to that, then that pump fund token generates into a radium token, right? So what does that mean? Essentially, a liquidity pool is created on radium where this token can be traded, right? So you don't have to use the pump fund website to buy the token anymore, or you don't have to use a trading bot that, you know, uses the pump fund as a transaction. Now, the about to graduate section is using that, and this is where we'll find the gold mines, the maybe, you know, the next Barsic, which we found at 1.5 million, which was on the graduated section. I'm just saying, right? Or we'll find the next F Tate, or we'll find the next Tate Cigar, or Ishmael, or any of them that we've caught recently in recent times, right? The huge wins. One thing I will say is, if you click on the token, it gives you so much information that you have to just use, boys. You have to use this information. I cannot stress enough how important it is. It gives you so much data that you just cannot ignore it. And if you want to be safe and just not get rugged, all you have to do is just use all these tools. Now, one thing I will say is you can still be rugged even if you use all these tools, but it makes it way safer. Over on the right hand side here, you can see it tells you the amount of snipers exactly. Now, I'm going to close my blinds real quick because it's getting a little bit sunny. One thing I will say, the snipers right here, right? We click onto this. It shows you exactly what these snipers have done, how many snipers there were, and what they're doing, right? First 70 buyers, it's saying, which they're not all snipers, but it's just telling you which ones are snipers. These ones here. All of the snipers are out, right? Every single one of the snipers is out. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Well, genuinely, this tends to be a good thing, right? All snipers are out. That means the supply is kind of not being controlled as hard anymore. But that's just like one small thing. But making sure snipers are out is definitely a good thing. So, obviously you can see here, green means they're holding, blue means they're buying more, they sold partial if they're like half circle, and sell all means a full circle. Now you can see most of them are sold. This one only sold partial, this one's still holding the full amount. This is so convenient, boys, because if there's 25 snipers in the token, right, we're not going to buy that token. The 25 snipers haven't sold anything. They're just going to dump on your head eventually. You're going to lose a fuck ton of money, right? If the snipers all got out, okay, right, I might be safe to buy here. Or say 75% got out. At the end of the day, snipers aren't like really that big of a deal unless there's 100% in. If there's only like 20%, that's fine. 80% obviously would be a bit of a red flag, and you could check up on other things. So that's one thing that the Bullx have added that, you know, it's huge in my opinion. Top 10 holders, we've had that before. We've already discussed this. If it's over 35%, we don't really want it unless it's some insane token, like Donald Trump just got shot and some token just comes out straight away, right? Just using that as an example, I would never want Donald Trump or anyone to get shot. Just an example. The dev holding is 0, tells you that already. Insider holding, bot users. Now, specifically, what do bot users mean? Bot users essentially mean that it's not someone like me or you, right, sitting at the desk all day, like trading meme coins. No, this essentially means that someone has some sort of a program or running some sort of a bot, maybe an Odin bot, maybe a volume bot, maybe it's you know, a bump bot. Whatever it is, this gets recognized as a user, a bot user, okay? Is this a good thing? No. Bot users are a really bad thing. And this can essentially tell us, you know, this token is being botted completely. You always hear me on live streams or like videos saying, oh, this token's botted, I'm not buying this token. What that means is this token is being artificially pumped, and the Solana is not from a genuine person. Like, the person bringing this volume is not genuinely buying it for, just the sake of buying it. Essentially, they're either faking the volume, they're making it artificial, they're making it look better. Like, the chart looks pretty decent, to be honest. It flew up and then, yeah, whatever. Or in this case, it might just be he's running a volume bot because the coin just came out and it looks like very good. And sometimes it can't be, or it cannot be 100% accurate, right? It's never going to be 100% accurate, but in most cases it will be. And now I would expect this coin honestly to go to like 120, 150k, but I'm not 100% positive on that. We'll just see what happens. Anyways, so that's another cool feature. Obviously, this I really, really like, right? If you just click on this right here, and this is by far the best feature. I cannot fucking stress enough how good this is, right? CA deployer means the person who created this token, it's showing us their whole wallet, right? It's showing us exactly what they've made, exactly what they hold, the most profitable trade actions, boys. It's literally fucking perfection. I cannot stress enough how bullish I am that they added this and how good it looks, right? Total revenue, this guy's made 600k. He spent 550. He has a realized P&L of 75k. Now that's not a pretty bad day if you ask me, right? If you go to deployed tokens, he has a good few deployed tokens, right? A bunch of deployed tokens. Not a very optimistic thing, but it's not bad either, right? What I will say is you can check it out. This guy's only made money in 2 days, so this wallet is actually just 2 days old. Basically, it's fresh. Excuse me, I was just taking a drink. You can see here, right? He's kind of 2nd of December he started, and then just flew up to 74k. What I will say is this guy's farming a bunch, right? So I would tend to stay away from tokens like this because, as you can see, he's made 75k from launching a shit ton of tokens. That's like an immediate red flag. And that's the beauty of it, right? That's the beauty of being able to use this tool. Now, what we could do, right, is we can track this wallet, we can tag it or whatever, which is an insane feature. May I just add, an insane feature. We can take the CA and we can add it to our wallet tracker, right? You go over here to your wallet tracker, you can start tracking wallets. How convenient is that, right? So you can start tracking these people and you're like, okay, right, I can get in at 10k. He's bringing these coins up to 100k every time. What if I just start sniping the shit out of these coins and keep selling for a nice 2 or 3x straight away because I'm seeing a pattern of him bringing the coin to 100k and farming it? You can do that. You just need to be really safe and make sure that you're catching these patterns on. Now, if I go back to this, there's previous features that I don't really, get too into, like tracked wallets, my trades, orders, dev trades. It's pretty cool if you want to add all the influencers so that you check if they're buying into your wallet or if they're buying into your coin or they're selling or whatever. So it's a good indicator. You can even add my wallet and then you're like, oh shit, Dali just sold. Let me sell. It's a perfect indicator. It pops up on your screen. It'll say Dali is sold or someone else is sold. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. And it's such a big advancement. Like, bubble maps, of course. We all know bubble maps. It's been around for the fucking longest time ever. I don't really like bubble maps because they're so easy to avoid and they're so easy to manipulate that they're not really the end all be all. But this is like the first step of checking if it's a scam if you really wanted to, right? But there's ways to get around it and like the bots and stuff. So it's just maybe a little bit less. For dev tokens, you can check how much the dev has. You can check if the dev is sold. You can check the holders. It tells you if you go to holders, it tells you all these statistics. It tells you the top holder. It tells you the amount of Solana they have in their wallet. So if a whale buys in, you essentially know that a whale bought in. If you go to trades, you can essentially just check this is a top holder, this guy or whatever. You can highlight over, right? You just highlight over the shrimp like that, and it just brings you up exactly how much they've had win rate, their 30-day P&L, stuff like that. So you can start tracking wallets and copy trade and shit like that. It's pretty cool, pretty amazing, right? I'm not going to go too into detail with the automation side of things. I really don't like I don't really like the automation side of things, bar just setting my limits, right? That's just the only thing I do with it. I can just cancel all here because I don't even know why I have a bunch of orders set. Excuse me. Auto sell I don't really like, or any of the custom bots I don't fuck with. I trade personally by myself, and I think it's a way better feature. Um, in terms of the multi chart, you can literally just watch multiple charts at the same time. It's as easy as it sounds. It's essentially really simple. Wallet tracker, of course, you've seen the whole thing. You can add a wallet, tells you exactly what to do. I'm really looking forward to them bringing this out, guys. I hope you use this insane feature that they're giving to us for free. It's in the description for normal Bullx access, but that will grant you Neo Vision access, also Bullx Neo. So just go down below, hit the link, and you will get it in a week and a half. It'll come out, and you'll just have direct access because you do need a link. And I am one of the partners that has been given, fortunately, one of them links. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you all guys so much. If you did like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and follow me on Twitter with notifications on to stay peeled for the latest news. I always drop bangers on there and stuff like that. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.